When we go to sleep, what happens?
Amazing things happen when we sleep because we are in a state of consciousness that is unbounded by physicality, space, and time. We can go anywhere, and we do every night when we sleep. Many people don't pay attention to their dreams because they don't make sense. And yet dreams do make sense. If you take the time to understand them, they make the ultimate sense in terms of the truth about you, your life, and what you're doing with your life. So it's very important to pay attention to dreams. Many of our dreams are about daily life concerns, and other kinds of dreams really take us out into the cosmos, into the astral plane, where we have encounters with the dead, encounters with all kinds of beings, angels, spiritual guides and masters. We have incredible out-of-body experiences. We can even have a direct contact with God. Dreams are a hotline to God.
When we go to sleep, in the very beginning, there's, what do they call it, the hypnagogic state, the light sleep at the beginning? Is that the name for it?
Yes, that's the stage where we're going into sleep.
Okay. And then, but we don't actually start dreaming until the REM state, the REM state, is that correct?
Well, actually, we do dream throughout the night. There are stages of sleep when we're in the deepest stages where we are in dreamless sleep. But when we're falling asleep, we have certain kinds of dreams. And many people experience as they're kind of drifting off, kind of jumbled up scenes and visions and faces. That's very characteristic of that. It's like a party line going on in the background. Mm-hmm. And as we get into our stages of sleep, and we go through sleep cycles in about 90-minute intervals, mm-hmm. we enter REM state, rapid eye movement, and non-REM state. And we have different kinds of dreams in both of those states. A lot of our dreaming takes place in rapid eye movement. And we have dreams about really how we feel, how we're doing in life. And we also have dreams during the non-REM stages of sleep. And then we go way down into the deepest stages of sleep where we are dreamless. And this is where it is believed that a lot of healing takes place in the body. And as we come back up, we hit more non-REM and REM stages. And then we go into the last stage before waking, and that's called hypnopompic sleep. And again, you're into this jumbled up kind of imagery and voices. Some of our dreams can seem like they go on forever. You know, I call them kitchen sink dreams. They seem to be entire movies with an incredible cast and very detailed, and people often remember incredible detail, and then others are just very short. They're fragments, snippets. They don't seem to have a beginning, middle, or end. They don't make sense. They're very easy to forget unless we do something about it.
You mentioned that first state when we're drifting into sleep. I just thought it's why you were saying this. One of the things that used to happen to me a lot, and you mentioned the cycles that we go through, like sometimes we'll remember our dreams quite a bit for a while or we won't. One of the things that used to happen to me in the initial stages of going to sleep is I would hear my mother call my name, Michael, and it would be in her voice. It was, I don't know, it would always catch me off guard, and I think that, do you guys call that a hypno jerk or something where, is that the word for it? Where there could be loud crashes or certain things happen that kind of bring you out for a second, because I would hear it and I'll go through periods of time where I hear it a lot and then I won't.
And also this stage of sleep is actually the entry point for some very dramatic out-of-body experiences. If you can train yourself to stay in that stage for prolonged periods and not actually fall into the deeper sleep stages, you can project yourself out of body in very dramatic ways. Now, in a sense, we always go out of body when we dream because our consciousness is out exploring the landscape, the space-time landscape. We're beyond physical reality, beyond the bounds of the body, and we can have all kinds of encounter experiences. Most of our dreams really are about us, and they mirror to us how we really feel we're doing in life. So they're going to contain material and imagery from daily life, and reflect it back to us in a way that tells us whether life is in balance or life is not. And then there are other kinds of dreams that are psychic in nature. We see the future. We might even have past life recall in dreams. And there's a spiritual component to dreams. We can be healed profoundly in our dreams, mentally, spiritually, physically. We can have these encounter experiences with God and with high-level spiritual beings. We can be out in landscapes that aren't just fantasy images of otherworldly places. They're real otherworldly places because we are out traveling beyond the earth. So the more attention we pay to dreams, the more material our dreams give back to us to enrich our lives, expand our consciousness, and enlighten us and deepen our wisdom.